Hi, this is Zach Mee from Zach's Traders Cafe with a look at some single stocks on Tuesday, the 18th of October. Starting off with ASOS, and you see there's been a bit of a knockback from the top of this rising trend channel from April at £55. The risk now is that we'll head back towards the 50-day moving average in the floor of this channel at 47.92, but at least while we're above that, the overall uptrend remains very much intact, and we would be looking for further gains later in the year. Only a weekly close really back below £47 currently hurts or threatens the bull scenario. On to another online retailer, Boohoo.com. Here we've got a bit of consolidation at the higher levels. Obviously a massive rally of late, and cynics coming in to try and knock this company. But situation is we are within a rising trend channel from June. Any dips towards the floor of the channel, the 20-day moving average at 108, regarded as buying opportunities, only really back below that would delay the prospect of an end-of-year target here as high as £1.30 at the top of the June trend channel. On to one of the stocks of the year on the AIM market, Fever Tree Holdings. Here we've got what is still a very strong uptrend for the shares. Looks like as though the shares are seeing this uptrend line there from June. Top of the channel was probably towards £11.50, even £12 over the next 2 to 3 months. The next buy trigger would be an end-of-day close above the 50-day moving average at £9.81, and only really back below the £9.20 area of support of last month, calling into question the idea of ongoing gains here. On to another fast mover in the recent past, that's Hurricane Energy. Beautiful gap through the 10 and 20-day moving averages last month, and the step progression here, similar to the step progression that we've seen on the Fever Tree chart. Here we've got a rising trend channel from June heading towards the 50 to 55 pence zone, and that's valid while there's no break back below the 50-day moving average at 33.79. Currently that should come close to the price over the next few sessions, but still very much a bullish play here at Hurricane Energy. Randgold Resources is next, and here we see tussle with the 200-day moving average at 68.49, breaking above the 10-day moving average at the moment at 70.10. And if we can do that on an end-of-day close basis, the initial target here back up to 73.70 at the 20-day moving average. But this looks as though here we've got old resistance becoming new support. So basically quite a positive message, especially when you've got bullish divergence in the RSI window with the October lows in the price window lower than the September ones, but higher RSI reading there. Royal Mail, the next contender. Here we can see that shares also tussling with their 200-day moving average around the 485 level. Also the floor of a rising trend channel or an uptrend line there at 485. Probably it was probably best to say that there's resistance at £5.20. If we can get an end-of-day close above the 20-day moving average of £4.95, that would be the target. Stop loss below 480 at the moment. Finishing off with Tesco, the victor over Unilever last week, and looking very solid here. We've had a partial gap fill there and then a rebound, so that's a pretty strong price action. Golden Cross as well. Golden Cross buy signal between the 50-day and 200-day moving averages. That would suggest that we are going to head towards the top of a rising July trend channel as high as £2.30 over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Stop loss back below the 20-day moving average at 191 currently. So looks like a decent turnaround there for Tesco, especially the way that old resistance is now becoming new support from March. That's it from me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.